All right, here's where we begin. Today in Austin, Texas, NEA grant cuts cancel the iconic Soul 2 Soul Festival, sending ripples through our local arts community. Dean Bark here. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark, coming to you straight from Austin, Texas. Let's kick things off with a bang. NEA grant cuts cancel Austin's Soul 2 Soul Festival, a decision that's sending shockwaves through our arts community. The National Endowment for the Arts, established back in 1965, decided to pull grants from hundreds of arts organizations. This includes more than a dozen right here in Austin. One of the biggest casualties, the Soul 2 Soul Festival, hosted by the Tapestry Dance Company. It's one of the largest tap dance festivals in the world. Now it's, well, tapped out. This new funding policy prioritizes projects that align with the nation's artistic heritage, as defined by the current presidency. It's putting our local creatives in a financial spin. Broader impacts? We're looking at a loss of jobs for artists, less cultural exchange, and quite the economic dent in our arts scene. Here's my take. This funding shift, it shows that art has to jump through hoops, maybe more than heels dance the tap. Now moving on, let's pivot to the next story. We've got a measles alert here in Austin. An individual from El Paso infectious with measles decided to visit Terry Black's barbecue. Health officials are urging folks who were there around the same time to keep an eye out for symptoms until mid-May. You know, measles is a highly contagious beast. The MMR vaccine is your best defense, but misinformation is causing some to skip it. With cases popping up, health officials are advising everyone to get their shots, including setting up pop-up vaccination clinics to combat this spread. Health is on everyone's plate. Let's ensure vaccinations are not left on the back burner. What's coming up next? Travis County takes legal action against former real estate developer Nate Paul over $2 million in unpaid property taxes. This month, the county slapped lawsuits on 8 companies tied to Paul, who, previously on his resume, faced penalties for financial crimes. Property taxes are vital. They fund our local infrastructure and services. Paul's legal troubles are, let's say, broadening, thanks in no small part to his links with Attorney General Ken Paxton in a wider scandal. It just goes to show, a developer's dues dodging doesn't just affect his portfolio, it shortchanges the community. Shifting gears, we've got some political news brewing. Bastrop's mayoral race is heading to a runoff. Candidates Ishmael Harris and Willie De La Rosa will be facing off on June 7th. With the previous mayor, Lyle Nelson, having resigned, Bastrop is at a bit of a crossroads. Harris is all about trust and healthcare. De La Rosa is focused on smart growth management. This election is like a climactic second showing, and political experience certainly plays a role here. And now for something completely different. Let's take a moment to appreciate nature's artistry. Round Rock's wildflowers are having a glorious return. Champion Park and the Brushy Creek Community Park Greenbelt are ablaze with color, featuring bluebonnets and prairie coneflowers. These blooms are not only a visual treat, but a boost to local tourism. Wildflowers blooming even in rocky areas show nature's resilience. They remind us just how important it is to preserve these natural habitats in our urban settings. Round Rock flowers are all the rage this season. Nature flaunts a palette that no artist can match. And that's your report for today. This is Dean Bark signing off from the City Report in Austin. Stay informed and join us again tomorrow.